Hey guys, gonna cook some pasta again tonight, surprise, surprise. Tonight we're gonna be doing calamarata napoletana. So this is a dish that signifies the beginning of summer. And I know it's only spring right now, but the sun's out and I'm cooped out in the house, so we want a little hope, right? This is a very, very simple dish. I have the secret ingredient here in the refrigerator. I'm gonna get that in 1 second. I'm gonna go over here. So we need some white wine. This is some parsley that I chopped ultra fine earlier. We're gonna use a lemon zest later. Tomato here, little baby tomatoes. I'll go over the amount that you need. I'll post it in the comments. Here I have pacchieri. I couldn't find calamari, which are a little bit bigger and rounder, but pacchieri will do. I have some crushed red pepper flake and I have some garlic. We're gonna leave them in the shell this time. Just to show you a couple little things here. So I've pre-cut the tomatoes earlier to cut down on the prep time here, but we're gonna cut these in half. Make sure that when you are doing this, your knife is very sharp. You don't wanna push down and accidentally go into your finger. So make sure you have a very, very, very sharp knife when you're doing this, by all means. Now, the secret ingredient. Calamarata, for those of you that speak Italian or know a little bit of Italian, you can guess squid, okay? Now, same thing here. I've pre-cut most of this, but I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So the calamarata is gonna be a squid-based pasta with the tomatoes, and you're gonna see the flavors are off the charts with this, okay? But just to show you what we're doing with the squid, again, very, very sharp knife. We're gonna cut them into little rings. You can leave them fatter if you like chewier. They are gonna suck up a little bit when you cook them, meaning they're gonna shrink down. I like the texture, so I'm leaving them a little bigger, but if you want them small, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so this is cut. Let's get the one pan going. Almost forgot, guys, the garlic. We're just gonna give it a little smack on all of them, just to break them open. But we're not gonna take off the skin, okay? We're not gonna let this cook through. We're not gonna leave the garlic in this time. So we'll pull it out right before we're done. Follow me. All right, guys, we're gonna get the pan hot. We're gonna go heavy with the oil here. I'm gonna throw on the garlic just like that. I'm gonna throw on the red pepper as well. This is optional. I do like some spice. Obviously, if you want it very spicy, throw in a bunch. I think this is more than adequate. All right, this is ready. I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit. Now that we got the oil and pepper all done, we're gonna throw this in. I'm gonna throw it in by hand because I don't wanna dump the water into the hot oil. Also, I forgot to mention, I really like the tentacles, so I cut them into little bitty pieces and I'm gonna throw them in as well. But again, it's all optional for you, whatever you guys want. Important to mention that this time around, I am not using a non-stick pan, okay? There's a reason for that, and we'll get to that. So we want to create the Maillard effect. We want this to kind of create that as it's cooking down and all the sugars are releasing from the squid, we want it to kind of create a little crust on the bottom, which you guys will see. Then we'll deglaze the pan with that white wine, and it's gonna come out awesome. Right, you guys gotta smell it. Already, it smells fantastic. All right, guys, so pacchieri take a little bit to cook. They're saying al dente 12 to 14 minutes. You know how I feel about that. I'm gonna set the timer at 10. Mantra, salt the water, okay? Make sure the water's nice and salty. You want the pasta to swim in the ocean. I'm gonna toss the pacchieri here. 10 minutes, come back. All right, this dish in total, I mean, is super simple. Squid is very cheap. I mean, you're spending a couple bucks for squid. I think this was like 500 grams. It's a couple medium-sized squid and tentacles. Your pasta here, I mean, I'm sure that not everyone has squid sitting in their pantry, or rather in the refrigerator, but I got these frozen, pre-cleaned at the supermarket. So if you have a fish store near you or a seafood market near you, obviously you can get them even fresher, but there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just waiting right now that the liquid is gonna cook down in the pan. We're gonna get that Maillard effect. We're gonna get that nice caramelization that I'll show you. Then we'll deglaze with some white wine, and it's gonna be awesome. You guys gotta smell this, it's amazing. All right, see what's happening here? It's sticking a little bit, cooking all that liquid off. And see this brown right here? That's all the sugar coming off everything. That is what we want, my friends. When all that liquid gone, I'm gonna deglaze, and it's gonna smell like heaven in here. All right, look at that. See the pan? See all that sugar? Watch what happens. We're gonna get all that out right now. Cheers. All right, now wine is in the pan. This is gonna cook down. It's gonna break up all that sugar at the bottom. We're gonna get a really, really nice sauce. I'm gonna use the spoon here, this wooden spoon, just to scrape some off the sides, because I really wanna make sure we get all those bits of flavor mixed into this sauce. Oh my God, you gotta smell this. It smells unbelievable. Look at the little sauce that we're creating right now. I'm gonna pull the garlic right now while I think of it. I'm just gonna use some tongs. Could have left it in, doesn't matter, like I said, personal preference, but for plating, I'm taking it out. We got what we need from the garlic. We got all its flavor, it's all extracted, it's all in there, hanging out with its squid friends. Before the pasta gets tossed in, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of black pepper, all right? Right into the squid. Black pepper. We're gonna throw in the tomatoes. Salt it up. All right guys, timer went off. So I'm gonna taste the pasta, see if it's done. Looks like it's done. It is done. I'm gonna take a colander and I'm gonna scoop directly from here into the pan. We'll keep working on this sauce here. Save a little bit of wine. All right, heat's off. Pasta's going in. Give it a toss in the pan. Look at that nice sauce coming up, coating all the pasta. Now we got the parsley from before, finely chopped, and we're gonna zest the lemon in here. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm gonna throw the parsley in. And I don't have a microplane, so I'm just gonna use a grater, and just bear with me. It'll get the job done. This lemon has been washed thoroughly. It's an organic lemon. All that zest in there. Oh, this smells amazing. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the pasta. Throw a little more parsley on top. We're gonna do another touch of olive oil because we have to. And for good measure, off my little basil plant, we're gonna rip some fresh basil and throw that in there as well, just to get some more aroma. There you have it, calamarata napoletana. If you guys could smell this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys try it out. Calamarata napoletana, an incredible dish. It's perfect for this weather. It's a nice day out. The aromas are gonna fill your house. It's gonna be magic. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you get notifications when I'm posting new pastas. If you're seeing this on Instagram, thank you. Keep following me. I'll keep posting delicious food since, I'm stuck in the house, and that's what I'm gonna do now is cook. Take care, guys.